Hello, good evening, lovely, lovely people. So nice to have you. So nice of you to join me. Thank you. I'm sorry to pull you away from your football because I know a lot of you are definitely football fans. I don't know if the game has finished yet. Excuse me. I know that it's England versus Slovakia, and just a few minutes ago, I think England scored. Yeah, I don't want to give the final score away in case some of you still haven't seen the match, but hopefully, yeah. So hopefully, yeah, the football match should have finished by now, and I hope that everybody's happy with the results. Hopefully, extra time now, 1-1, right? So it's 1-1 right now. Thank you, thank you. درود. میشه لطفاً توضیح بدید دوره writing به زبان انگلیسی تدریس شده یا فارسی؟ So let's get straight to it. Yeah, that's the first question I've got. So it's going to extra time for 30 minutes extra time. Wow. And it hasn't finished yet. Okay. So the writing course that I have on my website, yes. So this is a writing course that I started teaching it in Farsi. Although the text and everything is in English, the writing obviously is in English. I started teaching in Farsi, but then the final lesson, a lot of it is actually English, the very final lesson that I teach, which is how to write an article. And this is something you'll need if you're at college or university. But for the first 4 lessons on the writing course, the explanation and everything is in Farsi. The level isn't too low, so the level is like upper intermediate and above, because you're still using special language that we use in formal letters. So the writing course, it's got 5 lessons altogether. 4 of the first lessons focus on writing letters, formal letters, and the last lesson is writing an article. The very last lesson, it's mainly English. The other 4, I've used a lot of Farsi in the lesson. Hopefully that helps. Okay. 2-1. Oh my goodness, England. Come on. Okay, sorry. So yes, England has scored 2-1, but we've still got quite some time. All of you are watching as well. Okay. Lots of people are watching. And Kane, right. Finally, they've pulled their finger out. They finally pulled their socks up and started playing after 90 minutes. Finally, they've woken up, right? So, right. Thank you. You're giving me the scores. I've got it on here, actually. I've got it on live, so I don't miss it. But hopefully, you know, it's going to be a good game. I haven't actually seen the game itself. I've had lessons, but I've had my eye on it anyway. So I hope you're all well, and regardless of where you are in the world, I hope that you've had a good weekend, or at least a good Sunday, because I know it's not always the weekend where you are, but hopefully you've had a good day anyway so far. Very good. Lots of really, really nice comments that I'm reading from you. Thank you very much. You're very kind, very nice. And again, I want to thank everybody who comments and says such nice things on the reel, on the reels and videos that I post. It's very nice of you. I don't know of many other nationalities who are so nice and so kind. Honestly, that's very kind of you. I really appreciate it. Very good. Okay, lovely. Shall we get to the lesson, if that's okay? Before I start, sorry, tonight is the final night that I'm offering offers and discounts on my website. It's the final night. So if you're interested in grabbing this final discount because it ends tonight, please type in the word sale, S-A-L-E, the word sale. It will give you a breakdown of all the courses that are currently on offer, and you'll be able to go to the website. It's the first 3 right at the top, so you can see which courses they are, what is on offer. You have free lessons on there, so you can see what the lessons are. You can see the level that I'm teaching. You can see what the lessons are about. Do you like my style of teaching? Do you like this kind of course? You can see all of that. Okay, so as you can see, people are typing here the word sail, S-A-L-E, not the other sail that we use for boats and ships. Sail, S-A-L-E, and that should come to you directly to your inbox of your messages. So it's the final night that I've got offers on my website for these courses. These courses that I've put an offer on, some of them have been hugely popular. Speaking 1 is one of the courses that was really, really big. And I've put that in a bundle, Speaking 1, 2, and 3. That's 3 courses together. Another hugely popular course I had was the podcast course. That was very popular as well for more advanced students. And then I've got a grammar bundle as well, if you're interested in improving your grammar. But grammar in conversation, not just grammar alone, because grammar alone is really dry and boring, right? So we want to use grammar, but in conversation, like what we're going to do tonight. So hopefully you'll find it interesting, okay? There are some students who've written the word sail, and the message will come straight to your inbox. You just need to click on the link. It'll take you to my website and take a look around. You don't have to... you don't have to buy all the courses. You don't have to buy any course if you don't want to, but there are free lessons there. Definitely do take a look at those. The offer ends tonight, just to let you know. Okay, so let's get to the lesson for tonight, and people are still typing sail. Fantastic. I'm just going to, I am not going to add a comment. No. Okay, what's going on? I think my phone's decided to crash on me. Oh my God. Let's see what is going on here. I've got 2 different screens going on. Right, I'm not sure what's going on. Sorry, guys. I might have to start this live again. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Yeah, you can see double screen, is that right? No, is it okay? Right, so it seems to be okay on everybody else's screen. No, I'm recording this, so it's going to show double screen. Sorry, everybody. I think I'm going to have to start again. Something's going on. My phone has decided to pack up. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, something's happened because I'm recording this on my phone, so I can see something's wrong. No, it's absolutely right on your phone, but it's showing all wrong on here because I'm recording this as well. Yeah, I know, but I'm recording it on here. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to have to stop it and come back on. I'll jump off. I'll jump off, but I'll jump right back on again. I'm sorry about this. Okay. Okay, hello everybody. I'm so sorry about that. I am going to be adding the first and the second lives together. I'll put it in one video and I'll put the whole thing on YouTube tonight. Okay, I don't want to miss the first part. Sorry about that, but thank you so much for coming back. Lovely to have you again. Lovely to see you. If any of you have only just joined, welcome. I've had a little bit of a glitch with my phone. I'm not sure what's going on, but we seem to be here all back here. Thank you. I really appreciate you coming back. So as I was mentioning before all this happened, that if you type the word sail in the box, you will get a message coming directly to your inbox, and that's where you can see the offer that I've got going on the website. The offer ends tonight, so do not miss out if you're interested in getting any of those courses anyway. And the word you need to type in is sail, S-A-L-E. Okay, so I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not gonna touch anything on my Instagram for now. I do need to have it looked at though. I need to have it looked at. Yeah, so that's a passive sentence, isn't it? I need to have it looked at. So I need to make sure somebody who knows a lot more than me has a look at the phone to see what's going on. It is quite an old phone. I do need to upgrade. So I'll see. Yeah, it might be a blessing in disguise that it's forcing me to go and upgrade. I don't know. But usually we say, if it's working, why would you want to go change it? Yeah, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but if it's working, if it's functioning properly, why go change it, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, right. So I'm going to carry on. And I've got my eye on the score as well for football, as do a lot of you. Yes, so the lesson that we have tonight is present perfect simple versus present perfect continuous. What's the difference? We want to learn how to use this in conversation, but more importantly, we want to learn not to use the incorrect tense. So we want to learn the difference, use it in conversation, and learn the grammar, right? So present perfect simple, sorry, is your website work because I cannot see the grammar 1 videos? Yes, all of it's working. I've checked it tonight. All of it's working. So do go in and do try. If you click on it, both videos will come up for you at the bottom of the page. Yeah. So the first one we're looking at is present perfect simple. What is present perfect simple? I want you to think of all of the perfect tenses: past perfect, present perfect, future perfect. Think of this as like a bridge, a connection between 2 different tenses. So let's say present simple, that's 1 tense, we know exactly where it is. Past simple, that's 1 tense, it's 1 time, 1 tense. Future, we know exactly where it is. So all these tenses, they are just for 1 specific time, aren't they? We know exactly where they are. But then some tenses, they have a mixture of 2 different times. And present perfect, past perfect, future perfect, these are some of those tenses that are a mixture of different times, different tenses. What do I mean? I'm going to start with a very simple sentence, a very simple one. And that is, for example, I go in the kitchen to make myself a cup of tea, you know, especially now that England is 2-1. I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea. I open the fridge door to get the milk and, oh, the milk has finished. Present perfect simple. The milk has finished, right? So I didn't finish the milk now. The milk finished before, maybe 5 minutes ago, this morning, last night, I don't know. The action happened in the past and it finished, it completed, but I still see the result now, right? So that's where we connect past and present. We're connecting it together. Something happened in the past, but I see the effect of it now. So we're connecting past and present together. The milk has finished. Okay, so someone finished the milk in the past, the action completed. I still see the result of it now in the present. That's what we call present perfect simple. And it's simple because the action finished in the past, completed, the action finished in the past. Present perfect simple, okay? If I say the milk finished, this could be last year, the milk finished, right? It could be last week, the milk finished. But when I say the milk has finished, that means I'm connecting it with now, connecting past and present. So that's what we mean by perfect, connecting 2 times and 2 tenses. That's present perfect simple. What is present perfect continuous? Present perfect continuous is an action that started in the past, but it hasn't finished yet. So it's still continuous, it's still ongoing. It isn't complete. When I say the milk has finished, the finishing action of the milk has finished. The milk has actually finished. There's no more milk. Okay? But if I say a present perfect sentence, for example, the milk has been finishing, maybe production of milk has been finishing in this city, for example. That means gradually they've started finishing milk. It hasn't finished yet completely, but the amounts have started decreasing all over the city. Milk has been finishing. So in some supermarkets, they don't have any more milk anymore. In some other supermarkets, they still have milk. So, excuse me. So the action of finishing started in the past, but it hasn't finished yet. It's not complete yet. That's what we call present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. So hopefully that will make sense. Okay. I've got 3 pairs of sentences. So that means 6 sentences altogether. I've got 3 pairs of sentences. I'm so sorry. I must have a lump in my, a frog in my throat for some reason. You couldn't get me some water, could you? Please. You couldn't get me some water, could you? You couldn't get me some water, could you? I'm asking my darling angel of a daughter. Thank you. This is when we are making a very friendly request from somebody. You couldn't get me some water, could you? It's a very friendly way of making a request, just to let you know. You couldn't get me some water, could you? You couldn't just open the door, could you? It's a bit stuffy, it's a bit warm. You couldn't give me an extra bag, could you, in a supermarket? So it's a friendly way of making a request. I'm just going to write that down. Has nothing to do with tonight's lesson, but still. You couldn't, oh, thank you so much. You're a darling. You couldn't get me some water, could you? Okay, thank you so much. I'm so sorry, everybody. I do apologize. Thank you. Lovely. I apologize. I must have had a frog in my throat. So that's when we make a kind request. We're just going to put that aside, but I will include that in the caption in the video that I'm going to put on YouTube. So as I mentioned, I've got 3 pairs of sentences. Let's look at the first one. Let's say someone is looking for work. Yeah, someone's looking for work. The first sentence, you tell me what tense it is. So listen to the first sentence. You tell me, is this present perfect simple or present perfect continuous? You tell me. I've looked for work left, right and centre. We've got an idiom there as well. But you tell me what tense this sentence is. I've looked for work left, right and centre. I've looked for work left, right and centre. Now, while people are typing what tense this is, I'm going to get people to type for me. I need you to tell me, is it present perfect simple or continuous? Left, right and centre is an idiom. It means everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Okay, so I've looked for work left, right and centre. I've looked for work everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And I can see present perfect simple. Fantastic. I have looked. And that's my tense. Lovely, lovely. Very good. So it's present perfect simple. What does that mean? That means I've looked, I've searched for work everywhere, but I'm not going to look anymore. The job is done. Maybe I give up. Maybe I've decided that I'm not going to look for work anymore. I'm going to start my own business. Maybe I've decided I want to start a family. I want to go back to university. I want to immigrate, whatever. I'm not going to look for work anymore. Yes. So I have looked for work, left, right and centre, means the job is complete. I finished it in the past, but you can still see the result. I'm very frustrated about it right now. I'm exhausted, for example. Yeah. So I've looked for work, left, right and centre. I can't find anything. That's it. I'm throwing in the towel. I'm throwing in the towel. That means I give up. No more. I'm throwing in the towel. I'm throwing in the towel. That's an idiom. I'm throwing in the towel, which means I give up. I'm not going to continue this. The whole idea of these lessons that you have with me isn't just to learn the grammar, is it? It's to learn the grammar, to put it in sentences, to have conversation. So this is where we're learning to use it. I've looked for work, left, right and centre. That's it. I'm throwing in the towel. Not anymore. And then maybe you are trying to convince me, no, Layla, don't give up, keep trying. Yeah. So that's part of the conversation. Very good. I'm throwing in the towel, which means I give up. Absolutely. Yes. Okay. And all of these are going to be written in the caption in the YouTube video that I'll share with you. The next sentence is going to be, I've been looking for work left, right, and center. I've been looking for work, left, right, and center. This means I started looking in the past, yesterday, last week, last year, whenever. I started looking for work in the past, and I'm still looking. I haven't given up yet. My action of searching and looking for work hasn't finished yet. I'm still continuing the action. So that is present perfect continuous. Very good. I can see some people writing it down. Present perfect continuous. Well done. So the difference between present perfect simple and continuous, both of them, the action started in the past. Present perfect simple, the action's finished. We're not continuing it anymore. We're just talking about the effect. Present perfect continuous, the action hasn't finished yet. It's still ongoing. That's why we call it continuous. Okay, so I've been looking for work left, right, and center. It's tiring, it's exhausting, but I'm not giving up yet. Yeah, I'm not giving up yet. Lovely, very, very good. Let's go to the second pair of sentences. Now, the next one is, for example, you haven't heard from a relative, from a friend, from a colleague for a long time, and you're worried, right? Now you tell me, what tense is this sentence? So I want you to listen and tell me, what tense is this sentence? And we've got an idiom here as well. This is the sentence. I've been worrying like nobody's business. If you don't understand what it means, like nobody's business, don't worry. Just listen to the verb. What tense is it? I've been worrying like nobody's business. I've been worrying like nobody's business. While I'm waiting for people to write down the tense of this sentence, like nobody's business is an idiom. It means very much, very, very much. I've been worrying like nobody's business. Oh my God, I've been worrying so much. So I can see here that we've got present perfect continuous. Very good. Present perfect continuous. Would you mind getting the door? And can I just ask you to close this door? Thank you so much. Sorry, I've got someone at the door. They might have just left a parcel. I do apologize. It's quite a hectic night tonight, isn't it? So I've been worrying like nobody's business. It means, oh my God, I've been worrying so much. And I can see, very good, people are saying present perfect continuous. Very good. So I started worrying in the past, but I'm still worrying. The act of worrying hasn't finished yet. I've been worrying like nobody's business. There's no news. I haven't heard from him or her. Have you heard anything? Have they been in contact with you? Have you heard anything? Yeah. So I've been worrying like nobody's business. Very good. Thank you very much. Just leave it there for me. Thank you. So that's present perfect continuous. The next one is going to be a little bit of a different adjective. I've been worried stiff. Stiff, that's the adjective we use, which is also an idiom. I've been worried stiff. Now this is present perfect simple, isn't it? I've been, that's my verb, and then worried is the adjective here. Okay, in the first one, I've been worrying. Worry is part of the verb, which has got ing. In the second one, I've been, that's my verb. The next one, worried, is the adjective. I've been worried stiff, another adjective, which is also an idiom. It means very much. Stiff, it means so straight and so hard that you can't move it. It's not flexible. It's so hard. So I've been worried so much. It's like I'm paralyzed. I can't move. That's how worried I am. I've been worried stiff. Okay. So in the first one that I mentioned, I've been worrying like nobody's business. I'm still worried now. I'm waiting. I haven't heard. Where is he? Is he okay? Where is she? Is she all right? I'm still worrying. In the second one, I've been worried stiff. It means, oh, now I know where you are. Oh my God, I've been worried stiff. So the action is complete. Yes, very good, very good. Is everybody okay up to now? Thumbs up maybe or something if you just want to let me know that you're okay. It's making sense. تمرین نکردن انگلیسی نگران کننده است. You're absolutely right. I'm on JUK. I think tamrin nakardan, any language is difficult, is dangerous, right? Not practicing anything is dangerous. Difference between response and answer. Okay, that's not related, sorry. Thumbs up, very good. So people are with me, excellent. Everybody is with me and we're all right. A very quick refresh, we're still 2-1. Okay, we're all right. We're all right, we're still 2-1. Okay, right, let's go to number 3. Let's go to number 3. And with this one, I want again you to tell me what tense you hear. Number 1, I haven't been up for having visitors. Okay, I've got a phrasal verb in here as well. I haven't been up for having visitors. When you are up for something, that means if you're interested, you want to do something. Okay, I'm waiting for people to write down what tense they can hear in this sentence. Is it present perfect, simple or continuous? While people are writing this down, just to let you know, when you are up for something, that means you want to do it. If you're not up for something, that means you don't want to do it. So I haven't been up for having visitors. I haven't been up for having visitors. Yeah, I haven't been up for having visitors. Haven't been. That's my verb. Very well done. And I've got PPC, present perfect simple, please. Present perfect simple. Very good. PPS, yeah? Present perfect simple. Haven't been. That's my verb. And then I've got another verb after, up for, which is my phrasal verb. And then we've got a gerund, having visitors. Yeah, I haven't been up for having visitors. So you might have been absent for some time and somebody says to you, are you okay? You've been really quiet. We haven't seen you in a long time. And you can say, yeah, I haven't been up for having visitors lately, but I'm okay now. Yeah, I haven't been up for having visitors lately, but I'm okay now. So the action of not wanting visitors is finished. You're okay now. Yeah, you're just telling people how you felt before. The next one. So this one is going to be continuous. I haven't been feeling up for having visitors. So here I've got the verb feel with ing, feeling. I haven't been feeling, that's my verb. Those 3 words, present perfect continuous. I haven't been feeling, that's my verb. And then the rest of the sentence, up for having visitors. Okay, so someone calls you up, hi, so-and-so, Isma Shoma, hi, we're thinking of coming over, yeah, are you in? Is it okay if we come over? And you can say, I'm really sorry, maybe I've got a cold or I've got a lot of work to do. I haven't been feeling up for having visitors. I'm sorry, maybe I've got a virus, a bit of a cold, you know, my head's not in the right place right now. Maybe I'm worried, I'm stressed or whatever. So I haven't been feeling up for having visitors. Sorry, that feeling is still continuing. You still don't want visitors right now, but hopefully you'll feel better soon. Okay, so I haven't been feeling up for having visitors, up for having guests. Okay, I'm going to write all these in the caption when they go on the YouTube video. And I'll share the video with you, the link, so you can go back and watch it again. Meaning, Nassim R64, meaning. Does that mean you want the meaning of the sentence? When you haven't been feeling up for having visitors, it means you're not feeling well enough to be accepting, to be having visitors. You're not feeling well. Either mentally, you're exhausted, you're stressed, you're not in the mood, or physically, you know, you just haven't been feeling up for having visitors for whatever reason. Maybe you're not well. I haven't been feeling up for having guests, having visitors. Yes, very good. I haven't been feeling up for having guests and visitors. Very good. My head isn't in the right place right now. Well done. Well done. And we say this, don't we? Because we're honest with our guests. We don't want our guests to come and they see that we're not 100%. they see that we're not being a very good host, because that can be disrespectful to the guest. We don't want to make the guest feel unwelcome. So we would much rather the guest didn't come tonight or today. So we get better, and then we can really welcome them and take care of them when they come here. I haven't been feeling having company. Can we say company instead of visitors? So I haven't been feeling up for having company. Absolutely. Absolutely. I haven't been feeling up for having company. Yeah, absolutely. Instead of visitors. So have been, PP, and have PP, ing. Absolutely. Have verb, ing. لطفاً معنی جمله ها رو به فارسی هم بگید. لطفاً تمام فالوورها ایرانی هستن. Okay, sure. Yes, so I haven't been feeling up for having visitors. خیلی وقته یا تازگی ها حالشون ندارم نه که حالشون نداشتم، حالشون ندارم که مهمونی کسی بیاد. فعلا ببخشید، الان متاسفانه مدتی حالشون ندارم. I keep saying مدتیه به خاطر اینکه این احساس من از زمان گذشته شروع شد و هنوز ادامه داره. Yeah, that's why we say present perfect continuous. Okay. I haven't been up for having visitors. یعنی مدتی بود که مهمون نخواستم ولی الان اوکی هستم. Okay, that's what I mean. میشه توضیح بدید دوره listeningتون پادکست آموزشیه یا نکات IELTS؟ Okay, so Rosha 68M, thank you for that question. So just to let everybody know, that's the end of my lesson for present perfect, simple and continuous. All of these will go in the caption, YouTube, and I'll share the link of YouTube with you as well. Answering my very good friend's question here for the listening and the podcast. In none of my lessons, I don't teach listening I don't teach IELTS anymore. I used to teach IELTS in a different lifetime, which means many years ago, or should I say in a different life. Yes, I used to teach IELTS many years ago. I don't teach IELTS or TOEFL or PTE anymore. I focus on everyday English. However, in your IELTS exam, in the speaking part, obviously you do still need to be using everyday English. IELTS, they teach you specific structure and a specific structure to use in your speaking, just so that you can keep your speaking organized, so you don't forget what you've said. You will make sure that you've answered all parts of the question. And also it's easy, for people to understand what you're trying to say. Okay, that's why there's a specific structure for answering the questions in the speaking part of IELTS. So that's the structure of it. But what you say in your speaking of the IELTS exam is basically everyday English, isn't it? So in that sense, to learn what you can say, yes, my courses will help you, but they will not be teaching you the IELTS structure, if that makes sense. In the IELTS exam, using idioms and phrasal verbs and advanced vocabulary is very much welcome. It's very good, which is what you will get in the listening and the podcast lessons. But again, my lessons aren't geared towards IELTS, just to let you know. Okay. You don't have face-to-face class. Face-to-face lessons, I do have private lessons, but all the slots are taken. I'm afraid all the slots are booked and taken. If anyone's interested in private lessons, then just, send me your name, email, and your WhatsApp number, and I can put you on the waiting list at least. Some people come to me and they have private lessons with me, for example, for maybe 6 months. Yeah, around about 6 months. Some people just for 2 weeks, they want to practice, ready for an interview maybe. Some people stay with me for a lot longer than that. So it depends how quickly that space will become available. Okay. I haven't been feeling up for forging new friendships with Nima. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully that will change. فقط تا آخر شب تخفیف داریم. Yes. So this discount has been on for quite some time now. It's been on for quite a few weeks, and I'm going to take it off tonight, just to let you know. چگونه تو کلاستون شرکت کنیم؟ So I would highly recommend my courses, to be honest, not the sessions or anything that I teach. Whatever I teach in my private lessons, they're basically what I teach in my courses. It's the same thing. So if you have any questions, when you take any of my courses, you become my student for life. I don't just have you for 6 months and then say, okay, bye. You are my student for life. It's my responsibility to answer your questions for life because you've trusted me. So whoever takes my courses, if you have any questions about the course, about your own English, so what students do is they take my course, they practice it, they use it in their own work or with friends or relatives or whoever. When they have questions about their own sentences, they come and ask me exactly, and that's how they can improve. Yeah, definitely. If you take my courses, I'm here to answer. Definitely. Okay. چطور باید واریز کنیم؟ Merci, thank you very much. But please, 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 before you buy anything, all of you, before you buy any of my courses, please first watch the free lessons, okay? You need to make sure, I really appreciate the trust that you give me, but you need to make sure the course is at the right level. You need to make sure this is what you want, this is what you need. Just watch the free video, the free lesson. If you like it, I'd love to have you. But please don't just go and buy the lesson without checking, without reading the description and watching the video. Okay. If you live in Iran, please just send me a message. Let me know you live in Iran and I'll send you information about how you can pay from Iran. I will manually enroll you and then you can start with the course. You do need some kind of VPN or something to access from Iran, I'm afraid. How can I get your course? You just write the word sale right here, S-A-L-E. You just text the word sale and the information hopefully will come to you. لیلا من از ایران try میکنم رو وبسایت پیام بلاک بهم میده. Yes. So a lot of my students actually have taken my courses. They live in Iran. I understand you need some kind of a filter shakan, they say, I think, or VPN or something to be able to get through, I'm afraid. Yes, okay. And there are people writing the word sale. Lovely. So just to go over tonight's lesson, we looked at present perfect simple, which means the action started in the past, but we're linking it to now. So we're talking about two different times, two tenses, past and present. That's what we call present perfect simple. Yeah. The milk has finished. The milk finished last night, but I can still see the result of it now. I can see the effect of it now. So it's present perfect simple. Present perfect continuous, the action started in the past, but it's not complete yet. It's still ongoing. Present perfect continuous. I have been trying to contact my water company. Have been trying to contact my water company. What does this mean? I started contacting them maybe 45 minutes ago, and guess what? I'm still trying to contact them. So my action of trying to contact them hasn't finished, it's ongoing. If I want to make it present perfect simple, I would say, I have tried contacting my water company. There's no answer. So I'm going to go, or I'm going to send an email, or I'm going to complain, or whatever. The action of trying is complete. It's finished. And I'm just telling you about it now. Your class was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. So you might have seen my lesson on the course, hopefully. Lovely, lovely. I'm very happy to hear that. Okay. I'm going to draw this session to a close, if that's okay. It's been lovely seeing all of you. And lots of love from Iran, for free, for you. Oh my God, that is so nice. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you. That really means a lot to me. So it's finished. Someone said England. Yeah, has it finished? I don't know if it's actually finished or not. The game. I don't know. I've still got 2-1. Is that the final or are we still going? I don't know. But Your price is too expensive. I'm sorry about that. But do remember that these courses are for life. They're not just for a one time, and you're learning a lot. You're not just learning vocabulary and grammar. You're learning the culture. You're learning a lot, not just one thing. But I do appreciate that the prices might be high for people in Iran, which is why a lot of my lessons are available for free as well on the website. Please do go and see what you can find. There's a lot you can learn without even paying for it. Yeah. Okay. Yes, it's finished. Okay, lovely. That's it. 2-1. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for joining. I'm sorry about the little glitch that we had. So I've got 2 videos now from this Instagram live. I'll put them both together and I'll upload them as one continuous video on YouTube, and I'll include everything in the caption as well. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and hopefully I'll see you again next Sunday. Thank you. Good night.